Hello, how are you? My name is Caleb Koyo. This is Seriously with Caleb Koyo. This is where we talk about serious things only, and of course, we get serious as well. Let us begin in Liberia. Just the other day, Liberian President George Weah declared the University of Liberia and all other public university tuition free for all. Now, that is what is going on out there. But in here in Kenya, we have huge smiles and new shirts, and that is not all. We also have good vocals and some serious cartels talking tough on Twitter each and every time. Like this guy, Paul Koyo. Anybody who wants to do anything bad to Deputy President William Ruto, like Tobiko, will always meet Paul Koyo. And by the way, this guy is willing to even call Putin live. Ashtaki tu anybody mwenye anaongelea Ruto vibaya. Of course, we have seen this guy a couple of times on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, speaking everything he can speak, everything he knows, or rather everything he understands about politics. But hii hapo ya Ruto na Uhuru Kenyatta na of course Tobiko, this is crazy. Anasema anaenda Moscow na anaenda kesho. Na before aende Moscow kesho, he's even willing to call Putin right now. Ndo ashtaki nani? Ashtaki Uhuru Kenyatta, my guy. Lakini bahati nzuri tu Putin ashiki simu.
Lakini Kablech party na kila kitu Golden Bank, kila kitu umeshindwa DPP. Unarudi kutukana deputy president. Wewe ni nani kiliako Tobiko? Sasa umekuwa mtu wa siasa. Ati deputy president ati ni clerk. Kama deputy president of Republic of Kenya, yeye ndio clerk. Wewe ni nani? Kama deputy president ni clerk, wewe ni nani? Si wewe ni mtu wa kuona choo. Wewe ni mtu wa kuona choo. Excuse me, respect deputy president of Republic of Kenya. Na wewe Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, kwa sababu watu wako kukuoshea choo kina Kiriako Tobiko, na nitakushtaki kwa sababu I'm moving tomorrow, I'm leaving tomorrow, naenda Russia kukutana na president His Excellency Putin wa Masreba kule Moscow. Sitaki kukushtaki, nikikushtaki kwa Putin ama niongea na Putin sasa hizo, wacha niongea na Putin. Uone vile Masreba vile anacheza kama Masreba. Sababu unaona hata wewe unaacha watu wako wanatukana deputy president. Ngoja tutukane kwa Putin. Nikiongea na Putin, nimwambie East Coast Uhuru Biskekis. Upress kus keukopito kuosha choo Tobiko. East Coast Deputy President Uskeks Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Crooked operations confuses. The one to call a chore. Operation, sorry,
basically, that is what is happening. We have to really look at this guy because, you know, maybe he's crazy or maybe akona number ya Putin. Pengine akona number ya Putin. Tumekuwa make jokes about this video, but maybe this guy has Putin's number. So, Uhuru Kenyatta, please, Tobiko, tusifanye ujamaa apigie, you know, Putin. But then again, this is a deep state nation. And when you see Mike Sonko and Babu Owino in one picture smiling, then you understand the clear definition of a deep state. But being a deep state nation is not only in Kenya. By the way, in the US, you know, it's also some sort of a deep state because the way Donald Trump is actually running the nation is actually crazy. That's why some people, you know, on Twitter and social media have created nice memes mocking Trump. And this one specifically of Trump trying to give out his speech in all honesty, in all kind of gravitas and confidence, and there's this dude, this local man chilling on a sofa, and I say, this guy is boring, na anaamua kumslap. You know the way you tap somebody, you know, in club wako na term ingine they really use, but huyu hapa ni kumtap hivi kidogo. Na anamtap, alafu anamwangalia tu, and then the bodyguard moves like crazy. Check this video out.
I have to do it myself. I know it's not. No.
I wish mtu angeza fanya hivyo to some leaders in Kenya right now. Or I wish huyu jamaa angeza fanya hii kitu in real life, afanyie Trump hivyo. Social media inatupa ruhusa ya kuwa vierere sana. To another story, coronavirus. Of course, for a very long time, the novel coronavirus has been here with us. Paka saizi tunajifunza kuishi nayo. You know, this thing has made a lot of people become insane. A lot of people are insane right now because of this virus. They misspell a lot of things. They act differently, weird, and of course they, you know, you just find somebody in their own feelings at different times and you don't really want them to explain, because if they explain, you won't understand. So here is a video of a Kenyan governor trying to explain something about coronavirus, and he can't just get one simple pronunciation. Listen in.
The anus is on us.
Ati nini governor?
The anus is on us.
You're repeating yourself.
The anus is on us.
One is scientific, the other one is just.
The anus is on us.
Now, that is a Kenyan governor. Amevaa suti vizuri. Nice suit, by the way. Nice tie. That's a conference. The world is watching. And he's reading. I don't know kama iliandikwa vibaya ama yeye mwenyewe ndo aoni vizuri. You know, the virus, pengine watu wanaogopa sana mpaka ukisoma vitu, unaanza kushake, unaanza kuogopa vitu venye havipo kabisa. I don't know if you know how that word and a struggle nayo hapo can be pronounced. Man, if you know that, you can actually record that voice note and tell me hapo chini kwa comment. Definitely, because this is huge. Now, that is a Kenyan governor. Now, here is a Kenyan cabinet secretary, of course, Mutahi Kagwe, giving the speech. And this guy is actually saying, ukiona mtu yeyote kando yako mwenye ajavaa mask, you should run away because that is an infection. That is a virus standing next to you. But I want you to look at this guy pretty well. Tell me if there's anything or there's something wrong with Mutahi Kagwe. There's something wrong with this statement. Listen in.
Is to assume the person sitting next to you or standing next to you. Kwanza ukimwona hana mask, go away. Just move away from that person.
That is Mutahi Kagwe. Anasema ukiona anybody mwenye ajavaa mask, kimbia sana. But on this video, this local man himself, he ain't putting on any mask. Na anasema ukiona anybody mwenye ajavaa mask, that's a disease. So I don't know, double standards. This is a deep state though. Double standards. Of course, we have seen him also speaking about don't touch your face, whatever. But the second moment, you see them actually brushing, their faces and everything. But then again, coronavirus has also made us realize there is a young cabinet secretary who also decided, I should also address the nation. I should also give a presser. I should also tell the people, these daily briefs, I should also create them with my friends. And he actually did it pretty much good. I like the background and I like the point where this bodyguard of his and this friend of his mwenye amesimama kando yake, Waswahili wanasema is whispering something to this young Mutahi Kagwe, and is actually still maintaining the focus na endelea mbele na speech yake, fellow Kenyans, na anadeliver kabisa vizuri venye nafaa. Dreams are valid at the end of the day.
Good afternoon, fellow Kenyans. Today, in Global Arena, 154,828 people have died of coronavirus. Fortunately, 581 people, 182 people have recovered as we continue to fight against this disease. I want to emphasize the issues I have said, including hygiene, washing your hands, and all the other practices we have said. But I also want to urge and emphasize the importance of nutrition. Hydration and physical activity will help to increase our immunity, and therefore people are able to overcome the disease better.
Dreams are pretty much valid. I think Mutahi Kagwe amepata a lot of hype na hii virus mpaka sio mbaya. Coronavirus also in the in the US, a couple of officials, many of them, including Donald Trump, specifically his government, they have been giving speeches online and on TV, of course, speaking about the virus. You hear somebody telling you, don't touch your face, blah, 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 and still on that speech, at the same time, they are touching their faces. Man, that thing is pretty much difficult. Mpaka sai, I feel like touching my nose. That is how difficult it is to maintain the virus. Now, I want you to look at these particular speeches, these bits from US government officials addressing the coronavirus pandemic and everything. But whatever wanasema saizi, that's exactly what they do. Now, wanaendelea tu kuongea like it's easy kabisa. Check this out.
I think these are very important things. Working hard, not to touch your face.
That everyone would have to fill out that would go directly.
Start working on not touching your face, because one main way viruses spread is when you touch your own mouth, nose, or eyes. And of course, enhance cleaning of surfaces.
Hear some of the things about washing your hands and not touching your mouth and your nose and your eyes.
Can you tell me why it took 5 days to test the patient in Manitoba?
Now, that is the United States. Back to Mutai one more time. There is this press conference Mutai once actually gave, this daily briefs. He was, I'm just touching my chin right now. That is how difficult it is to really take care of the virus. One day Mutai was actually doing, a press out, stuff like that. Then there's this journalist called Purity. Purity akauliza swali. I want you to understand very well and listen very well. Jibu Mutai Kagwe alimpea.
Purity, you're asking about roadblocks. I don't know how you know there are so many roadblocks, because unless you are breaking curfew and not following the guidelines regarding cessation of movement, because you're not supposed to have left in the first place. So if you keep to the guidelines, then you are very unlikely to get affected by any roadblocks. And by the way, there should even be more than those, to enforce the situation and make sure that Nairobi people stay in Nairobi. I am here only as an essential.
Mutai alianza kususpect tu Purity, zile rules za curfew za kusafiri, blah blah blah, pengine amezivunja herself as a journalist. So it's crazy. I think the virus has driven almost everybody crazy. Everybody's going nuts. Lakini kitu nzuri ni we are learning actually how to live with it. Na the numbers zinarudi chini day by day. Let's go to the loudest guy in the 254, probably in the whole of Africa. When you are growing up, there is no age limit. There is no moment it Africa and you feel like, I should not let people know my taste. Everybody's always talking about taste. Udem sio tape yangu, man. Udem sio, hiyo sio taste yangu. Mimi napendanga watu wanakaa hivi. Taste is so important. You have to state your position publicly, just in case things happen. And on this video, I want you to listen in na uelewe kweli kweli atuoli taste yake inakaagaje.
Madam Mishi, Mheshimiwa Mishi Mbogo, huyo mama muache. Nilipokuwa nacheza bugi, hiyo sio size yangu. Kiuno chake. Huyo mama anacheza na jina langu huyo. Wewe muache. Hiyo hata sio test yangu. Hata nitaje namna gani? Na mjajua, mkitaka kumjua, mumpime na rula. Hana kiuno. Hana.
Now, hiyo ndo test ya Atwoli. Atwoli also has decided to tell us demu wake wa kwanza, his first girlfriend. Who was Atwoli's first girlfriend?
Mimi nilizaliwa Nairobi. Na mimi nataka muelewe, besides ya kazi yangu ya kupatiwa na Wakikuyu, nikikuwa mkubwa kwanza kuwa mdogo Nairobi, my first girlfriend ni Mkikuyu.
That is his first girlfriend. Atwoli anatuambia venye alikuja Nairobi, akapatana na dem na blah blah blah. Huwezi ona mtu anapiga kelele hapa nje. Jamaa amejipanga. About women, waga na declare position yake vizuri kabisa venye nafaa. First girlfriend. Lakini Atwoli, how about this one?
Yule mama aliyelea mimi alikuwa anaitwa Mama Nyambura. She was the second wife of my father.
That's another one. Atwoli is a man of women. You understand? When you are, Kotu Secretary General, you have to really, you have to have people who take care of you unconditionally or conditionally. At the end of the day, Atwoli is capable though. And then, There was this interview Atwoli did on Jeff Konangele live, courtesy of Citizen TV. He has a new bae, he has a new girlfriend. A lot of people have been talking about this TV, TV beauty, this TV girl. Atwoli is actually in love with this lady who is warming Atwoli's bed every day. And most of the people have been questioning Atwoli na ejako, Atwoli na, umru menda, blah, blah, blah. Are you really able to do the necessary things a man should do when they are married? Atwoli gave a perfect answer on national TV. Check it out.
All right, who is that?
That's my wife.
Huh?
That's my wife.
Number?
She should now be number 2 because the second wife went to politics.
Went into what?
Politics.
So she left you after politics or what?
No, I released her for politics. To do politics.
You released her?
To do politics.
So this is number 3?
Now this is number 2.
But she says, why I love Atwoli to death.
Yes, of course. Because it is a long time. I knew her 13 years ago.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nanim Supu?
Yes, she's a cute girl.
She's very beautiful.
And very committed. And very loving.
But she's half your age.
That one doesn't matter. There's no age limit between a man and a woman.
No?
No.
Bado
everywhere in the world.
Lakini kazi bado unafanya?
Mbaya sana.
Katiba bado unasoma?
Lazima usome.
Okay. You know, most of the people thought you were going to deny sijui nini. But
no, you see, let me tell you, Jeff, at my age, you can't do such like things. I'm a mature person. I'm a most respected Kenyan. I'm a Luya elder. And I'm not known only here locally, but also internationally. So whatever I do, it must be within the framework of that purview, of that particular line.
Now, Atwoli is okay in there as well. Apigi kelele hapa nje tu, lakini pia sehemu fulani amazing, waga na make sense. That's what it is. So to the young man watching out there, man, ensure you understand your taste. Ensure you're public about it. Ensure you're confident about it. Kama unapenda vitu special, sema. Kama unapenda vitu simple, ndio manake. You understand? Ensure kabisa bana, ile taste yako wewe una maintain, una understand kabisa venye inafaa. 2 other stories. Guardian Angel, of course, one of the biggest. I like this guy. I like his music. I started listening to Guardian a long time ago. I think he did Rejea that time. Rejea, mpiga ngumi ukuta mwenyewe naumia. So from then I've been really huge fan of Guardian, and I've really seen what he has been doing over the years. But this time round, Guardian Angel seemed to be in love, man. According to these pictures that have been making rounds on social media, especially on Twitter, Instagram, and WhatsApp, rumor has it that a 50-year-old Esther Musila, a mother of 3, is his missing rib. Finally, love is a beautiful thing. Rumor has it that mwanamke ako 50 years of age, undo sasa ule mtoto wa Guardian Angel, Jim and Gonzo. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's unfair Kenyans to actually judge age and stuff like that kwa relationship. Wanaume siku hizi tunapenda kudate wanawake wenye wametushinda umri, basically sababu hawana madrama nyingi, hawana mastori nyingi. Yani mtu akuna akili zake za ziada huko mbele kabisa. So I think Guardian, mimi mwenyewe, congratulations Guardian kabisa. But it seems it's not only Guardian Angel having issues with women ama making headlines kabisa na wamama. Willy Paul pia akona experience na wamama fulani. Now juzi Willy Paul alienda kutengeza nywele, na this is what he had to say about those women at the salon when walikuwa wanamtengenezea my locks. Pose, what's up?
Warai. Kusema kweli, hiyo siku niliingia kwa salon kutengenezwa nywele, nilikuwa na mauzuni, mashugu. Lakini vile niliingia salon, waliniambia niwapatie dakika gapi? Tatu peke yake, yani niwapatie 3 hours. Warai nilipofungua macho, woi mama, woi. Nilipata nikika ravre. Wiri, nilijiangalia kwa kioo nikasema, Wiri, is it really me? Hey, warai. Warai, ankurahu. Ankurahu.
experience ya Willy Paul kwenye salon. I don't know if this is actually directed to Guardian Angel ama Willy Paul alikuwa anaisema tu sababu tumezoea kabisa vijembe vya Willy Paul na wasanii mwingine, inaendelea kabisa. Lakini Guardian kiongelea kabisa na wanawake, Willy Paul akiongelea wanawake wake wa salon, Timmy Tidat all the way from Kasabun. Ananga story kabisa. He has a lot of issues, 1,000 issues, but none of them is lady issues yani. Amechill, anajibamba kabisa yani. Venye inafaa. Kasabun ndo place waga amezaliwa, ndo place yana like. Hapo ndo kuna madem flani amazing wengi tu ambao wamewekwa at his disposal. Tidat. Away from Timmy Tidat, of course, he's still not putting on a shirt on that. He's still not actually putting on a shirt on that video. Let's go to Babu Owino now. Babu Owino, Ruto now, Otile Brown. A lot is happening. Babu is not happy with anybody. Anybody who wants to get into politics. Anybody who wants to, of course, anybody who seems to be a threat to Raila Odinga. I don't know how Otile Brown is a threat to his political career, though. You understand? Babu Owino seems to be angered by anybody who wants to get serious with politics. It seems Ruto's presidency is something that Babu Owino can't just imagine. Babu amesema Ruto ni mbuzi ya black na atakulwa tu. Amesema juzi kuna mbuzi 2 goats aliletewa. One of those goats represents Raila, alafu nyingine ina represent Uhuru. Handshake. Ndo msiseme I'm making up this story. I want you to listen to a Kenyan member of parliament for Embakasi, Ongili Babu.
And in 2022, by fire or by fire, Raila Amolo Odinga will be the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Makofi. And in 2022, nataka kusema ya kwamba ndugu yetu Ruto kuja polepole. Baba bado ni mzito kwako. Na wewe mwenyewe uko na overambition. The overambition of an ant climbing the legs of an elephant with the aim of raping it. That will never happen. Therefore, juzi nililetewa mbuzi 2 kutoka Narok kwa sababu ya online classes ambazo tumekuwa tukifanyia watoto wetu. Na hao mbuzi 2 walikuwa nyeupe. Mbuzi mmoja anaitwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Mbuzi mwingine anaitwa Raila Amolo Odinga. Hiyo ni kuonyesha mambo ya handshake, mambo ya BBI. Na nilisema ya kwamba BBI fever is stronger than coronavirus fever.
That's what it is. Alafu kuna mbuzi nyingine. Babu, kuna mbuzi nyingine yenye unasema wewe mwenyewe ndo utaitafuta. Kuna mbuzi nyingine ambayo ina kaka fulani ambayo wewe mwenyewe unahisi mtu fulani ana deserve. Hii mbuzi inakaje?
Na kuna mbuzi black ambaye naenda kuchukua, ambaye tutaanzisha Ruto na tutachinja huyo mbuzi na tukule huyo mbuzi. Wamama hai, warembo mwe, vijana tibim.
But then again, Otile Brown, there's this poster that has been making rounds on social media, on Instagram, blah blah blah. You know that Otile Brown is actually going for Embakasi East MP next election, though. Babu Owino decided to respond. Akasema, man, politics is not for slay queens. I don't know if Otile Brown is a slay queen or not. I don't comment on men though, so I really, I have to let it rest with women, 0 to 100 real quick. I don't know, but there's some pictures that are out here on social media, especially this one. You could actually say Otile Brown and slay queen pengine, 50 centimeters away. Lakini Babu Owino anasema, you Otile Brown Embakasi, stick to music stick to music. But honestly, what if Otile Brown asimame as MP for Embakasi na Babu Owino? Who can win? Tell me on the comment section up here. Of course, hit me up at Caleb Koyo on Hero_radio. I want to know kabisa unasemaje kuhusu your story. Now, kuna mabrayo na kuna makevo na kila mtu town, you understand? I think hao wamekuwa kwenye media sana. Mabrayo waga wanafanya hivi, makevo waga wanafanya hivi. Issue of focus around this coronavirus period, we find it pretty much difficult to focus. Me as Caleb, I find it so much difficult to focus. But Brayo or Kevo finds it impossible to focus. Now, this is a video that has been making rounds on social media of a Brayo, for lack of a better name. Let's just give him a Brayo. I'm sorry, come on, Brayo. But they Caleb Jones unaitwa Brayo, so I really don't want trouble bro. Staki issue, lakini takutumia kitu amazing. Now, this video of a man, a Brayo, pretending to be listening and contributing to a chat with friends. Lakini kumbe, he's so held up somewhere. He has a beautiful woman, and I can't just imagine venye huyu mwanamke ako well endowed, well blessed down there. So, I really don't want to say what this guy is doing. Just check the video out. Now, that is also still happening in Kenya, by the way. Kuna watu amevaa suti vizuri. Jamaa mpaka kuna ndevu by jamaa mpaka kuna ndevu, lakini bado anatekenya tu same fulani amazing. Bado ana, Mungu atusaidie kabisa. I don't know kama huko ndo tunaendelea, kama virus imetufikisha hapa ama si urudi kwa nyumba tu jamani. Alafu unaweza fanya anything else ungependa kufanya huko. Unaruhusiwa kweli kama ni bibi yako mshaoana, sawa. Mbele ya Mungu na binadamu iko sawa. Lakini hapa this is serious. Let me just say this is pretty much serious because everything is serious. Seriously. Now, Mulamwa keeping up with the Kardashians. Saudi Solo kuna new reality show. Bahati and Diana. And now, Mulamwa has this show out here, keeping up with Mulamwa's, he's filming this thing with his girlfriend. I don't know if you people like stuff to watch, honestly. Sijui kama Wakenya wamekuwa desperate for content to this level mpaka kila mtu ana feel when you have a girlfriend right now na you are a celebrity, you are in a public limelight. Sasa mimi pia nichukue demu wangu tu nimwambie by the way nafaa kushoot kitu to post online. I got no issues with this video, by the way. I got no issues with this content and Mulamwa na demu wake keeping up. I just have an issue with how do I put this for lack of a better word, or looking for a really better word, packaging yake. There's this one specific video where Mulamwa and his bae were actually dancing to this Konde Gang song Jeshi, na Mulamwa alikuwa amevaa slippers yani. I understand walikuwa kwa pool, lakini there is a video going online and this is something you want to be serious with. Alafu umevaa hii jeans yenye amevaa na hii shati yake ya kawaida yenye tumezoea ya kazi, alafu hizi sandals. I was looking at the comments kwa hii video, watu wanaambia slippers ni za kuoga, slippers ni za bafu. When you go to the swimming pool, we see people going to the swim with their girlfriends. Hata tunaona Bahati waga inaenda swim na Diana Marua, you understand. Wanavaa sandals amazing, wana costume ya swimming pool. Mulamwa, unafikiria kwenda swimming pool, watu wanavaa jeans. Really? Nani anaenda jeans na swim na jeans na shati, hii shati yako ya kawaida yenye tumezoea jamani. Kama unataka kutupea content, safisha kidogo yani. Tafuta ma sandals amazing. Uliza nanino. Kuna mtu anajua mali hizo sandals zinapatikana. I'm not saying Otile Brown. I'm going to say that. I didn't say that. Ulizia around. Package vizuri kabisa. Toa hizi slippers yenye shoot nazo video. Tafuta ude mwako akuonyeshe mali unaweza pata masuruali ama there are boxes zile za swimming pool, zile amazing blah blah blah, you understand. Alafu kila kitu ikuwe fresh too. Nothing personal. I still really want to keep up with the Mulamwas because I think the lady is pretty though. About Mulamwa, I don't comment on women. I don't comment on men. So, to another story. Have you ever imagined your wife or your girlfriend paying you for just being with her? Now, Kenyan men led by one Captain Kale is rooting for exactly that. Imagine getting a 50k salary just for being with your girlfriend, just for being with your wife. Let's figure out something. Wacha niangalia publicly when you endorse relationship ya online and stuff like that. Nikina nani? Nameless na Wahoo. Imagine Wahoo paying Nameless, for being her husband. Now, bring it home kabisa tunaka. Vivian na Sam West. Imagine Madam Teren is paying Sam West for being her fiance. Acha nione Sam anaweza lipwa how much, nipige hesabu kidogo. Yani Sam ni mtu mpole, ni mtu specific, ni mtu eloquent, waga akiongea unamsikiza vizuri sana. Anaweza lipwa how much? Hey, your salary is so simple, Vivian. Your salary is amazing. It makes sense. But then again, I think it's a good thing. That's why we looked for Kim Kevo. to tell us what he thinks about this story. Na yeye mwenyewe angependa kulipwa how much. Kim Kevo is from the Sin City of Sinaloa. Kim, listen in.
Hey, time to talk business. There's this question going viral on social media. People asking, "Mabomu tunafaa kulipo ndo tukae na madem tu date." I mean, si ndio? Hey, tulipo tukae na madem because madem wanatucheat vibaya sana. One thing, hawatosheki, wacheki. Alafu I'll bring anything kwa hao wacheki. Wako tu treat tu. So, I mean, it's high time manze. Iko sasa sisi ni makampuni, tuna offer service. Unacheki. Sasa nakuja na kulipa, unakaa naye. As per meet your demands za payments, say aishie, madem wengi wanataka kulipa. Unacheki. So, as for me, give me 100 G's na kudate, na give you services, anything you need, I offer. Unacheki. I offer to you for 100 G's only, bana. Only. Hey. You want me to date you? I mean, you have to pay. Unataka kunishow nisisha kulipa na madem. Rather nike kwa street nikihustle. Unasha kuhustle ndo ucheki. But you shall check imagileta. Go for this. Not that. Go for this first. Eat this first. Then the hustle later. Imagileta. Pay us 100 G's. We date you. True story.
Now, that is Kim Kevo anatuambia salary anafaa alipwe na venye yeye ako open for business. I think this is a good thing. This is a dope thing. Finally, sisi wanaume pia tupate kitu, you understand. Sisi wanaume pia tutumiwe kitu. Yani month ikifika, ide mwangu ule sija anaweza nipea how much yani. Ule hata sidhani kana anaweza nilipa ule. Lakini wa form cult ya kusu watu. Kitu kuna madem gangster, sema kina Rosary itakuwa hatari. Let's go to Instagram. Cross over to Instagram for some pictures of the week. IG is crazy, celebrities and stuff like that. Father of a Sad, of course, some released Popstar, brand new video, brand new, shout out to Justin Bieber, shout out kabisa pia kwa Drake for coming through on this video. Drake pulling a Drake, you understand? What he does every day. Now, his album Khalid is also coming through very fast. Now, here's a picture of DJ Khalid heading straight to another Grammy. Pretty much ready to pick that Grammy. And I was looking at this picture this morning on social media on his IG account, and I don't know whether this is actually Khalid or this is because I think he has lost some calories. So maybe picha yake mtu ameongeza inaitwaje ma love handles, I don't know, but I think he's going for another Grammy because his previous album Father of a Sad, Grammy, award nyingi ilipata. So I believe Khalid pia inafika hizo levels na already Mr. Another One with the best music is already heading for that Grammy when you know kwa hiyo picture. Let's go to another video. Of course, this is another really nice story and nice vibe and stuff like that from an upcoming legend to a damn legend. We know the OG Caleb Jones is the king of hip hop in Kenya right now, and kwa freestyles and stuff like that waga anafanya poa sana. Now, there's this freestyle, on his Instagram account, he does a lot of freestyles, of course, for the fans of the culture and everything. Now, this specific one really, caught my attention, and people love it, and I say, why not put it on the show? Watu wasikize, watu appreciate kabisa pia movement na vitu kama hivyo. He's paying his tribute to the legend himself, CMB, Rap Excellency Prezo. Of course, this is dope. Back in the days, Prezo I think he got class 2, Prezo was already doing his thing. I remember my bro, ikifika time at the beat, nobody's holding that remote. My fans, wapenda wote and stuff like that. Listen to this freestyle from Caleb Jones appreciating Prezo.
Hey. Check it, see I had to write this specifically kupasa jumbe flani about this nigga manzi nimemjua toka zamani, not on a personal level na jumna juliza nane. You about to find out and see why heke samahane. This nigga was a baller kishenzi, running the industry, wasani watu walim envy. I remember the first time nilimcheki kwenye mbulu, it was in 203, mademo akimpigia nganduru. I was about 13, but damn I was impressed. Now let her action. Iyo vibe ilikuwa fresh, do rag and Tim's ungedhani yako majuu. Let's get down with Nazizi, iyo ngoma ilikuwa true. Cash Money Brothers, they was kidding all the shows. Jackson McKinney and that nigga called Rose, the biggest superstar from Africa. na si chocha. First nigga to pull up in a gig in a chopper. Had the whole KE rocking my bling bling kwa shingo. Na mili kwanga raia, so zangu zilikuanga imbo. Pasiku jali, nilikuanga inspired. Nikajambia siku moja lazima pia minda kuwa fire. In 204, my fans, mina wapenda wote. In 205, ngoma zake zikaskika kote. In 206, akatufundisha ku trust the process. Honestly speaking, kimziki Buddha weni Moses. Before get you, angezambia mzazi we msanii. Education was the key, but being a doctor ain't for me. I wanna be like Prezo, ndo niambianga mokoro. Akanishow pursue your dream, na usichoke Mr. Molo. So big shout to Prezo for setting this space. And rest in peace to Feroz, we know you're in a better place. It's CMB for life, bado tuko kwenye race. My fans, OG. Big shout out to Prez.
That's dope, man. You know, when you have people respecting the process, when you have people valuing your, you know, the people who value your contribution to some, you know, organization, movement, industry, whatever it is that you do, it actually feels good. Now, Prezo, aku snob, Prezo actually, you know, that's a dope thing. Reaction yake on Twitter, we saw that. What kabisa, I think it's a very good guest pale. Big Willie akona kalale out right now. Of course, it's all crazy out here. Everybody's checking it out. Everybody's jamming to the record. But it almost looks like wazee wanafaa kulala. That is if this video has anything to do with that. I don't think we should punish wazee kabisa na. You know, I saw when Rabbit did denying there was this video going out. I think we should show I'm a guy, you know, that saying denying and stuff like that. Now this one Kalale, this guy, I don't need grandpa wake ama ni grandpa wa Willis Raburu is actually putting this grandpa on that Kalale vibe. Fanya mpaka na Golta nini.
Big up to Willis Raburu. Gumiboekse. Godigere. Gumiboekse.
Two big
Gumiboekse.
You know, this is an old man Bazu. Willy Raburu unafaa tuambie mzae unafaa sign kwa Bazu Entertainment. Your next record ambao I'm pretty much sure inakuja, maybe featuring Caleb Jones. Ujamaa anafaa kuwe part of that video. Haina shida bana. That is all we had this week on Seriously with Caleb Koyo. All those stories tumeongelea, I want you to take them seriously. And of course, next week we'll be coming back one more time with some really serious stories. My name is Caleb Koyo and you're listening to Hero FM on 99.0 FM. By the way, you can download our application on Google Play Store. Now you can also follow us on our digital platforms on Instagram, Hero_Radio, of course, at Caleb Koyo. Facebook, like the page Hero Radio. Once amazing, always amazing.